Hello everyone, welcome back to Level Boost. I am doing more Bastion, and earlier you might have saw that there was a stream up. You didn't, that was wrong. Nothing wrong. No, he's sleeping. He fell from the sky, that's how you get into the Bastion. You fall straight into the Bastion. You know how it is. How them Bastions go. Anyway, I heard earlier that apparently Spider-Man is coming to Fortnite. So yeah, I'm going to use my hammer and smash some stuff up good. But seriously, do they play any differently than any other character, or is it just literally a skin? The Battlefield game or Battlefield weather mechanics in Fortnite?
Well, the river ain't coming back. Just
That
by
cool
talking
bird.
about it.
I don't know, man. I'll be more than happy to support you in playing Fortnite, but dude, I just got nothing for it. Oh, the weather mechanics is 2042. They barely work in 2042.
Riverbanks swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. The river ain't never been safe for swimming. Weepin' Nellie. She sent some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past
The franchise is dead?
on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns.
No. Battlefield will never die.
Bags notice who she's sailing with.
I assume. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually played a Battlefield.
They try to slow her down.
Whoa!
They try to knock her out.
They might be successful.
But Weepin' Nellie tries harder.
That bird looks so cool.
Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
I literally cannot. My mic is at maximum volume. Like, I can't turn it up any louder. I can maybe change mics? Maybe that'll be better? Master volume is down to 60%. If I turn it down anymore, do you think I'll be able to actually hear the
She picked a
game?
good spot for a break. Cause the core's right there.
Master volume in game. Alright, yeah, let me do that now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my mic. I don't understand why it's being such a problem. Is that better? Yeah, to be honest, this sound stuff is frustrating the crap out of me. easily.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
What the hell? Oh, the birds are bad guys. I thought they were gonna be on my side. They're so cool looking. There's something. There has been something wrong.
The core. Why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds weeping Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Ooh, friendly fire guys. Yeah, there's something wrong in general with my sound. I can't quite get it worked out.
She's gonna need a little help with all them pickers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
I saw that cool bird and I really hoped it was gonna join me, but I guess not. So Fortnite's gonna have the tornadoes and such from 42.
Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbag's getting even better out here.
Oh, I'm getting crap kicked out of me.
Splinters.
What the? Oh, I fell.
They don't know the kid's just trying to help. Maybe they don't care.
Damn it, I lost one of my
Proves
explosions.
Too much for poor Nellie.
No! Nelly, no!
She's just gotta make one last stop.
Look, man. If a shotgun can't kill it, I don't need it that dead.
Last breath. Nellie gets the kid to solid ground.
Thank you, Nelly.
Solid ground in Pecking country. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times.
Down here. Nearly fell off the part. Okay. Yes, I know,
Now,
Blue Arrow.
listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff?
It's landing face down.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
I saved him, and now he's helping
The
me.
city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
Oh, those are poisonous.
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Look at that. Taking birds out of the sky.
There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again?
Huh. That was weird. Oh, Skybridge me.
Yeah, That's the one.
That's singing? Oh, cool, they shoot now. Man, this game. What I love about Supergiant, man, is music is so important. They put so much work into it. Like, this game could very easily have like a generic soundtrack. Hades, oh man, with dude, it's so good. Like I said before, I think you said the same thing, Parks, is like this soundtrack, like, I listened to the soundtrack. I played it. Burned a CD for it, like. And Hades, man, when it comes to Eurydice and, Orpheus. I can't remember his name there for a second. One of my favorite Greek characters, I can't remember his freaking name. I remember I picked up the Humble Bundle, and the Humble Bundle for this game came with its soundtrack. I feel like I missed something. Something back there. I definitely missed something back there.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
No, there's plenty of point of explaining what happens next.
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
The journal singing?
And besides, it's like the song goes.
Oh no! New character.
Up to the sky.
They'll be here
I
before
wasn't.
too long.
They'll be here before too long. Ominous.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
So this game, like seriously, this game, the like art style of it is so good, and it's so
It's surprised
ageless.
when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either. Behold the Pantheon. A Kobe.
Yeah, I'm not adding any of those right now. I've never beaten this before. And no, this music won't get DMCA'd. It's their music.
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Yeah, I've never beaten it before.
If only I'd known half the secrets of the calamity
All
were
new to me.
tucked away in that book. I'd have worked to translate it right away. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
So it's written in the Ura tongue, I guess, but nobody here can read it very well. Alright. Supposedly, there's one core left, but we'll see. No, I've never beaten
He
Bastion.
tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
It's been so long that I've owned it, and I've never beaten it.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. You know
Whoa!
what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two.
Man, that's cool.
Savage things lurking at every turn. Kiss faster than a slinger with those guns. Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either.
But no, I've never
Good thing pin cushions can't see where they're shooting. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down.
Oh, something bad's gonna happen to me, I can tell you right now.
The core's right there, itching to come home. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Weird. There we go. Also another way through.
All too easy to lose one's way out in the wilds.
I mean,
He takes a last look around, because he ain't coming back.
oh, there's the exit, so I gotta go around the long way, it looks like.
Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened them up.
What was that? I'm like a ghost or something.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. When kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, but by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. The Calamity must have scrambled their eggs. Kid learns the hard way not to touch those things. Wild green pineapples about the only good thing out here.
The kid? Oh, hardcore.
The wilds already reclaimed this place.
I like that it's basically a Western. Like, you're clearly a cowboy. Like, it's just a Western.
He's anxious to get back.
Got that right, mister.
After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed.
Oh,
he said.
Zolf is a villain, you
But I
ass!
am not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
You son of a bitch.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument until I tried to stop him.
Not a smoking pipe, though.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health. Finders keepers.
Yeah, Zolf being a villain, did not see that coming.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if a hammer's too slow.
It's not level 4? Crazy. Alright, so I gotta get shards now since Zolf betrayed me. Smashed up the
The
monument
city
like a
brought the
jerk.
shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Alright. Tends to drive Min mad. That's fine. It's fine.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
We were betrayed by Zolf. Man. I gotta say, I honestly did not expect him to be a villain.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Real quiet. Too quiet, really.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wild.
What the hell just happened?
This place is intoxicating.
Oh, I passed out.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
I'll be right back, stream. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not done. I was being right back, as you can tell from our beautiful, beautiful be right back screen. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I probably didn't set it.
Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been.
What the hell are those?
Somewhere I never want to go.
I'm a terrible shot. Whoa! Things are scary, like legitimately scary. That was making it dark? Oh no, I'm back here. Siren. Okay.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Oh shit. I'm locked in
Kid pops him. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
I was wondering at what point in time the game was just gonna get trippy as hell.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
I don't want to surrender. Maybe I should.
Zolf, pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds
Hey.
lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Ankle gators. That sounds great. Oh. They love me. Well, that doesn't. Oh, we're on the same side, dude. Whatever. Poison me if you need to. Dude, it's... I'm loving it. I really am loving it. And I'm so glad that I've been blind for so long. I've never spoiled anything for myself.
Can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Moon? Oh, from the beginning.
Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylandia's famous watering holes. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out. He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. Isn't any funny?
He succeeds where the calamity failed. What does that mean? Am I killing people? It means kill him.
Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronnie, the bartender? Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one.
What is
Now
going
here's
on?
a kid whose whole world's all right, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling.
I'm just fooling.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Pith, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend.
Whoa!
There's no way out.
What?
His friend, he's come undone too.
I just beat my own ass.
He sees what's left undone.
Lay down next to the bed.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers stick their nasty thorns into his heels. Disgusting things.
What the hell was that?
Ever heard of a lung blossom?
Whoa!
It's bigger than the stories say. Breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
What?
Kid ain't about to be playing food just yet.
Jeez. What a fight. Grab that just in case I'm not actually going back to the Bastion. Oh yeah? Starting your diet today, huh?
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
I wouldn't much care to speak of it either.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The Shard's got enough
Nice.
juice to spruce up any of these places.
You bought no junk food at all. Currently eating an apple. Nice. I'm currently eating a pineapple, but it's on top of a pizza. I won't be judged by you. Only Pizza God can judge me.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city. Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
Right, we're shard.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Ankle Gator Queen resides here. Ooh. I reckon I'm a mosey into Rothus Lagoon.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
I'm so freaking excited to meet an ankle
Many a
gator.
tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts with don't know up from down, still lurking about.
I might have to go back to the shotgun because these stupid freaking birds.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
Sneaky decoy, huh? Oh, that's so cool.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Okay, these plants are a little annoying. Finally leveled up again. I'm
They
gonna.
used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Whoa!
They ain't. Been
Whoa!
living in the tall grass.
That was
They called her Queen Anne.
that was freaking cool and horrifying.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
Well, Parks, I hope your diet goes well. I have been
Know what
kind of
smells
on one
worse than an
recently.
ankle gator's breath? The stinkweed.
Trying to make better food decisions,
Ain't
really.
time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
A spear?
The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Those pin cushions have been living off the ankle gator scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Guess I can't really shield away from poison. Oh, man. Yeah, this game...
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. He takes off after her. Fast as he can. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. That old gator's right on his tail. They make a tasty snack.
Bit of a difficulty spike.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen.
I don't think she can get me up here. Birds, team up with me to help fight the ankle gator queen. That's a...
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
Oh man, if I can get my own ankle
Wanna
gator.
find an ankle gator lair. They use a kid as bait.
Oh my god, dude,
The
if I get
shard's
my own
sitting
ankle
in
gator.
plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Okay, so I got a fighter. Don't I? Yeah, it seems like I got a fighter. Okay. Oh, it's raining.
She's starting to get annoyed. And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace,
I got her!
Queen Anne. That was for the brushes.
Feel a little bad. I have no idea, man. I really don't know.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
Playtime wise,
Queen
I'm like,
Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
I'd say I'm like 4 or 5 hours into the game. Mailbox. Okay.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
Go back to Whirlwind. Where whiskey?
Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock. The marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire. To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark.
But yeah, so far as percentage of the game goes, I'm not sure, but
That gator's a crazy gal. So's the gal who promised to look after her.
Yeah, I've got my own gator. Don't let me.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Alright, I can go get another shard. Or I can try this pipe again now that I've
Well, she's cute
upgraded
now.
a bit.
Just you wait.
I think I'm gonna try and clear the pipe again. I have to kill this guy.
Turn him round and round all you like. Pith's still gonna be ugly. Still no male. Go figure.
Man, sure screwed us over.
Third time's a charm, right? Wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the pipe done.
Ever tell you how the kid got himself wrapped up in this mess to begin with?
Try this out. If I can't beat it this round, then I'll just not do it until later.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Bob looks and moves like you. Nah, I wouldn't say you're a blob. You spit not nearly as much.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
It's the bull that effed me up last time. Didn't beat him. And then when I did beat him, I also died.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, a kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Sorry to be so quiet. I am super concentrating.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
What the fuck? Like stun locked there for a
Through
second.
twisted streets, He ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
I might even freaking make it to the bull this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the bull this time. Cool. Hey!
We finally
Johnny Jink.
arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven.
Here's just time to watch me fail
No
this
one
challenge. By falling.
What was I saying?
I fell.
Anyway,
Oh, wait, no. I got chances. I forgot I had multiple shots.
but then, all I got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Yeah, most of my deaths are like self-inflicted.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the
So, Johnny
Bastion,
Jinx, how you doing
but
today?
The kid made him real, not me.
There's the bull. Oh my god, I got him! Nice,
I'd like
nice.
to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
I do like me some coffee. Mr. Jonkster. Mr. Jink. I mean, that just got me a bunch of money, right? And some background. Alright, on to the next area.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Point Lemang. Yeah, the hammer's good. I mean, is there a better weapon than the hammer?
Know how Caelondia became
I just got the
richest city
pipe.
in the world? 2 words. Point Lemang. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show.
Really? Most
The
weapons are better
Army's
than the
triggers
hammer.
once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! just like my fighting days.
That's cool.
A gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
Yeah, that sniper's not great. I do not love it.
MadKingLemon seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Like, it worked well for that one thing I had going on. Yeah, this rifle, not my favorite. Should be an arsenal close, though. Yeah, it also leaves me wide open for, like, every attack.
The grand rail of MadKingLemon. Not only is it still there, it still works.
Oh, I don't trust those things in the ground at all.
Shipping hides and alloys and spices, but I can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Man. It does hit, though, like a freaking bus.
Things with calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Oh, there's like a charge moment. I see it. Holy
Kid don't want to miss this train. Kid lets a few of them slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Not much
What
wiggle
actual
room
shit?
near the rail. Takes fancy
Gotcha.
footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere.
I see it. Power shot. Nice, thank you. We got a pro gamer like Johnny Jinx here. That's nice of the way for me to stand up to attack again.
Zealandia lost
Ah.
8 men on the rail.
Man, this is quite a difficulty spike. This will be my first time beating it,
Place
as
used to be
I,
closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
sure you're aware, Johnny, I've got a hell of a backlog.
Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near around 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Zealandian War.
I'll give the pike a shot. Open to suggestions. I should play the RE3 remake. I don't have it though.
It was right here that Zolf's forefathers decided to mix it up.
No, I'm good. I don't even have a VR.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While shooting a genuine registered army carbine? While choking on swamp weed?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
Just trying to prick you in the eye.
Jeez.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
I think my next game is going to be Hat in Time.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower, pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zolf.
The hell? I am concerned to approach. Oh well, let's see.
Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
Ow.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
He voices Hades too? That's awesome. Well, considering how good he is, he should play someone in every Supergiant game. In fact, he should
The
play someone
only
in
words the
every
kid
game.
recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit,
Boy.
and he took that note.
Man, this story.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf.
I find it bizarre that they added a mailbox, but I've got no mail.
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
I still think scrap musket.
Want to
is the
keep
best.
the wilds at bay? Pack yourself a musket and a pike.
Life wine it
wine's
is.
so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste.
Yeah, Johnny Jinx said that I should use the pike. It's a better weapon than the hammer.
It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken.
That's, I have noticed that it's kind of like...
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Oh my
Pulls
god.
Down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Gotcha.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
I didn't know it was a thing. I was just gonna eat some food, and now I've gotta go die, I'm sure.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Celandia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father.
Is there a distance that the pike does more damage?
Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the mancers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs.
Man, that attack is trash.
At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
The pike jump This. Or I'm wrong, and I've just been using it wrong.
One young man stood up
Cat
for her,
joining me.
or so he led her to believe.
Second.
He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Yeah, this is what I expected.
The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father.
Right.
Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out. The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag. Then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal. Lost her train of thought there. Her plan almost succeeded. But the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
Yeah, Supergiant does love beautiful, just depressing games.
The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals.
Yes, it is. Thought the kids was bad.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free. Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
I mean, that's how a pike is used. You are technically afraid to touch it. Ah, I freaking knew it'd be this guy.
as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
Whoa, I beat it with one go. Whew. That was entirely on accident. Dude, I was just taken to the face.
When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
Oh, that was a depressing tale, Zia.
The shards are getting harder to find.
I may as well upgrade the pike, or at least try to get a little bit out of it. Yeah, the whole thing is just sadder and sadder as we go.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylonia's brushers practice at Camp Donce. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Beautiful, though.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Donce. They said they made you weak.
A crying face. I mean, the kid's basically the mayor of the Bastion.
Rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
Well, shit. I did. Because I'm pretty sure I'm hosed.
Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
Oh well, I'll take one upgrade. I am definitely a third prize gamer.
You can see why the brushers prize those pikes of theirs.
Third prize is first prize for me. Because it's the first prize that I get, and I will take forever to get the other ones. No, not right now. The best I've been able to get on anything is the second prize. Okay, let's see. Don't have the dosh to upgrade it.
Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why
Spend my money on
Cauldron
crap.
here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock.
Because I don't have
If
a,
you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
yeah, I don't have any, currency to upgrade with.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. Best to keep out of the cauldron. It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Cauldron.
Fire bellows?
That learning led to some interesting inventions.
Whoa!
The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
I've brought fire! I am a burning god.
Can't fault our people for their natural curiosity now, can you?
Gaze upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Actually, I'm gonna be God King, I believe. You can be Fire Lord. What is it? What is Ozai? When he makes Azula Fire Lord, what does he decide to be? Like, what's his ridiculous title he gives himself? In Avatar, for those of you who don't know. Phoenix King, that's it. I am Phoenix King, MadKingLemon.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. Taste the air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Avatar, Last
All
Airbender.
sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
Alright, yeah, I need to get... Fire bellows are fine, but I need to get, like, an actual melee weapon. There we go, this should be a better combo.
Place as inhospitable as they come. After all, when we look down inside Cauldron, saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bar.
I told you, Parks, it was a mistake. A mistake that I didn't correct, unfortunately.
Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron.
But
Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path.
damn right it's not the most convenient path. Breath of the Wild ripped off Bastion.
Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Where
That is...
one stink eye, there's always more.
No, no, no. Breath of the Wild's Calamity. It's a different Calamity altogether. Maybe they're in the same universe.
The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. The kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Hector's Nest.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
I get one, I get one.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now. Stick 'em and cook 'em, or the other way around. Makes no difference.
Here we go.
Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time. At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around.
All right.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. You need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Point it. Alright, let's go get us another one done. A couple other weapons I haven't got.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
Alright. Get us another shard.
Can't rightly call Mount Zan
God, it's so
a mountain
pretty.
anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here, on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot. Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they can find.
This is far and above the hardest area I've been to so far.
We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
And take a left. Morris. Morris. Where's Morris?
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down, quick and clean.
I disagree. Best thing we do to those beasts is outrun them. Save ourselves. What is that?
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Oh my. Oh my.
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves. Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortals have to do the talking. Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours. Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
Is it the same as when he blinks, or?
Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
Am I the bad guy here? They seem to be doing a good job of taking care of themselves, and here I am bringing my Bastion over here to murder them. There we go.
They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have. They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have.
Dude, don't tell me this kind of stuff. I don't want to be ruining these things' lives.
Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
I see how it works now.
We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square.
Shit.
You don't need to keep tangling with all those things. He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I just ran away. That's how I did it. I ran away.
We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. The culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier. Suppose it's true, a little song can put things in perspective.
See if this will make me pass out and fight a bunch of monsters. Kid was loving the music so much he passed the hell out.
A pike and a galley and mortar. Now that's some terror from the high seas. That mortar's gonna leave a lasting impression.
Jade. I did earlier. Before I left last time, I prayed to the pike. I'm gonna do one more area, and then I think I'm gonna have to call it for the night.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
I'm running low on monies. Upgrade monies.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Caelondia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burststone quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap.
What the fuck is
Same
that thing?
goes for its natives. Rattletails.
Jesus, that scared the crap out of me.
The quarry ain't exactly up to safety standards no more. Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Guess I can't help you there, buddy.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nested in those rocks. But there was even more to it than that.
They killed my guy!
Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
He's not on my side anymore.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
Oh, yeah, I think I might have hit him with the mortar, you're right.
Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core can keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards. A shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Starting to think these windbags don't actually want to survive.
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to calling Sir Lunky. Massive thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Bastion quarry is Sir Lunky's head. fat rump's plenty tough too. So is a kid. You never could get stubborn old monkey to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says.
Go down this hall.
It's him.
You son of a
I've come
bitch.
to warn you, he says.
You son of a bitch.
The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Can't stab him.
If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you.
There's other people there that need to be protected, not just,
Because my countrymen will.
Oh no, okay. Here we go.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that.
I don't really want to kill your people, bro.
Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge.
Like,
They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back.
I guess that guy's gone?
I should have told him sooner about all this. See, the Bastion's no mere safe haven. Big surprise, right? To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
No!
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away this place.
No! Those are my friends!
Our baby pecker, he don't make it.
No! Killed my
The Ura think they got him. They're wrong.
killed my freaking bird, you son of a bitch! Damn it! I just got that fucking bird.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem
my
is,
bird?
it didn't matter. Zulf's plan worked.
I'm pretty sure I probably could have saved him, but I didn't. I failed. Man, that makes me
We
mad.
find each other as the dust settles.
Bring me my
Then I
butter.
tell him why the Ura came.
Came for you.
To get us back. For the calamity.
Oh, wait, what?
It was Ceylandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zulf knew the whole story.
How to reset? I'm willing to redo this to save my bird. What? Just like that? My bird's still alive? What?
We find each other as the dust
Oh, my
settles.
bird's dead.
Then I tell him why the Ura came.
It doesn't matter, I can't even reset, it just
to get
replays
us
this bit.
back for the calamity.
My bird's just dead, I guess. F in chat
It
for
was
bird
Ceylania's
respects.
master
Pay respects for my
plan.
bird in chat.
To wipe the Ura
you.
out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it?
That's right, I put F in my own chat to show
If
my own
only
respect.
Zulf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Hey, fellas, am I at the end of the game? If I'm at the end of the game, I'll just wrap it up.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard.
3 more levels? That's what, maybe another hour?
The Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. The Sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild. The Conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that. I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own. Leachade's so sour it'll perk you right up when you're feeling low. Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight.
Yeah, I was imagining it was pretty,
When you've got a solid balance, you've got what you need.
I was pretty sure it was, good because of the fact that it cost me 1,000.
Taught him an old trick from a galleon gunner I once knew.
Man, I am upset about that bird.
Its riches nothing but fragments now.
New weapon for that, okay.
The
You know what?
Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
Zulf's agents must also want to find the final shard. No escape on the harm they caused. Oh man. This is for the bird!
Last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
For my
Mess
bird!
like that could have only been made by hand. Zulf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand is living proof of that.
I didn't want this war!
At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
So you're
Traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
so you caused the calamity. You're part of the people. Should have known. Should have freaking known. Now here I am fighting a war I don't want to be fighting. I really don't want to kill these people. I understand. They are a victim as much as anybody. But currently, they're in my way, and some of their people killed my bird. So, yeah.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Did an aura cause their own calamity?
It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven.
The kid is just...
Then worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Ah! That guy just jumped to his own death.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Yeah, bird revenge. Sorry, could have been my new buddy, but I didn't think you were gonna be about it. They took revenge for their fallen.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Man, after the upgrade, it shoots so quickly, I got confused. I'm gonna assume Vin is the narrator. He said that he was a part of it.
Sabotage the Mancer's little science project. Set it to blow up in their faces.
Oh, is it the fella that I'm going to go kill? Narrator is Celadon. Oh, okay. It's Celadon. I mean, if I already met Vin, am I Vin? Oh, if I'm Vin, so help me. No, no, no. I'll figure out who Vin is in the game, right? I'm gonna finish it tonight. Like, is it resolved by the end of the game?
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Okay, just tell me. Tell me who Vin is. Like, is there something I missed, or it's like a mystery, or am I supposed to be guessing who Vin is?
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Another ninja fell to his death. Okay, he is Zia's father? I thought so, because of the journal. Like, I just didn't know if it was somebody I met. I thought maybe there was a twist. Whoa!
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front.
Look, all I'm trying to do is undo.
For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
But yeah, being Zia's father, figured pretty likely.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Alright, so I just lost the last shard. I gotta go save Zia. Good with that. If I can get the last shard, maybe I can undo all of
Laura
this.
fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already. We ain't much for pleasantries.
We ain't much for pleasantries. I feel like I missed a weapon, too, by the way. Yeah, he purposely tried to kill us and then accidentally killed everybody.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Alright, let's go save Zia. I mean, hopefully she's not like, I hate you now.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me.
It seemed to me as if the Calamity...
Straight down to business.
I'm not playing games with you guys. Calamity
His
cannon.
hands on the care package I sent him.
Whoa! Okay, I have a rocket launcher. I mean, from what I'm to understand, it was like quite literally an earth-shattering machine or ritual, or I feel like there has to be some kind of magic involved.
Laura found a way to keep the Calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
I assume it's some kind of magic.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty
Alchemy.
fancy. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the Calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
The Calamity rocks straight back into the ground. Parks, do you know what the Calamity is? Do you hazard a guess?
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
So, it seems that whatever the Calamity is has to do with the rocks they mined. So they planted a bunch of really dangerous rocks. Yeah, not only an earthquake, but like quite literally, the earth fell apart.
They even sick that little rattletail pets on the kid.
I don't even think it launched into the air. I think it dropped most of the earth out from underneath it.
Those rodents are just a bump in the road. By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town.
Yeah, you tell him the kid's coming and hell's coming with him.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets.
But these things here are like stopping the Calamity from pressing.
Those Calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
And he keeps calling them Calamity Rocks.
The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
I do think it's far more likely that the Calamity ripped the earth out from underneath
They
everybody.
underestimate us. Axe peg going wrong. Yes, our people caused the Calamity, but here we are trying to fix it. Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Cool. Yep.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
Bye.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
I did, I mean, Zolf sucks for betraying me. And nice. But also, like, he did try and get me to not go back. But I'm trying to save the world, and he's in my way, so...
Zolf, the Hura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
Yeah, exactly.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
Telling the kid, like, hey, don't go back there.
As the hour grows desperate, the Hura bring out their big guns. Too bad for them. Our guns are bigger still.
Truth is, everything could have been fine, but people killed my bird.
There's
So-
nothing standing in its way no more.
That bird
He
didn't do
sees
anything
the
wrong.
Tassel
Hitting
terminals
itself.
loom large on the horizon.
Exactly. I was willing.
Out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally
Hear
finds
him
you.
through.
But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
Yes, there could have been peace if they had just left the bird.
Zia, you weren't kidnapped.
Oh, that's...
No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
I figured that would have been the case. There could have been peace.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
But you chose to kill my bird.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Alright, I believe this is the last level I'm going into, right?
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Rux is regretful of his part in this, I know, but... I mean, I'm gonna keep this Calamity Cannon, I'm gonna
Long
upgrade it.
reach and plenty of power. Now that's a scary combination. First step to learning the Calamity Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides. Good thing I didn't throw away the manual. Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
I think out of the two, the cannon has been doing me pretty good.
The country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
Don't have any more pike upgrade bits. Okay, let's go save the world.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Okay. There's no turning back your shit. Hell yeah, let's do this. Big level? Alright, well, I'm already in it. Levels aren't super big, so even a big level in this is probably, what, 30
I can't
minutes?
hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right.
I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
The Calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all. Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Person frozen? Damn. Several people frozen. How about that? But yeah, I'm thinking the Calamity just kind of
No why Zolf went back there. The
ripped
place was his
Brown
home.
out.
All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the Calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting. You know what's funny? All of us are waiting for a kid.
There's a Zolf backstory. Like one of the ones like I did for Zia and Ruckus? Or Zia and the King.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
I might have to do it as like a quick
Let's
little
see it.
bonus stream at another time.
There's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
Ooh, Jesus. They even burned my freaking cheat death on that. Yeah, I do New Game Plus at another time.
This disease the Earth planet here will go away. Celandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
Except
Everyone will be all right.
Except
Problem is, we'll all be gone.
oh, I see.
But we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the Calamity. The way things were before this story. Good times, right?
It just gave me jump. Jeez. Yeah. Jump is so OP in Bastion that it gives it to you at the end. Like, sir, should we give the kid the ability to jump? Yes. Eventually. I feel a little bad for these guys who I'm just killing with a cannon from halfway across the map.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them. No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard, you follow me?
Oh,
Everything
come
you've
on.
ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Come on, keep your chin up.
Jeez.
Well,
Got demolished.
I guess there's nothing more to say.
It seems like... that's exactly what it is.
Who am I kidding? Look. There's something else.
Man,
A
right.
confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
Homing shots? Jeez. Calamity cannon with homing shots.
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is
Right. Getting exactly to what I was thinking, which is,
I don't know.
yeah, who knows? We could stop it. We can go back now, but can we actually stop it? Oh, Zia's father, Vin, documented his work in Cal. Well, that answers it. A loading
You're
screen
wondering
answered
if
it.
there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's all right. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Don't make me fight that god, please.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders.
What
Can't just let it go.
the hell? Really? Really?
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
It really is the strongest weapon. Where do I go? Oh, I see.
If ever the monument blew out, and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
I mean, it's got that. This is clearly an ultimate weapon feel, as it makes me move very slowly.
Heavy, ain't it? Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
Ooh. So what do I do? Do I evacuate? Do I reset?
You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Control instrument of mass murder.
Zolf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia. He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency, though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid. For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. It ain't a simple matter of pride either. One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take Zolf.
I can see it now.
Jesus.
The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
You have to fight that dude without the battering ram? He's bad enough with the battering ram.
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
Can I use Zolf as a battering ram?
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Man, this game's so good. Can't defend myself.
I set my sail, fly, the wind will take me back to my home. Sweet
Oh shit, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys.
lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother,
Seems like they are respecting me.
I'm here.
Nope. Oh, that was cool.
Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing. Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now. Sweet home. It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
Man, what an ending.
Hey, kid.
I took a bit of a beating.
Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
I really don't know if I can.
That's
There we
more
go.
like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
I wonder what the deal is with Zolf.
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it. Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
The bird!
You made it. So, let's see. You
Oh,
can either
cool.
prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, she talks.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Okay, so here's your moral choice. Rux wants to set things right, basically abolishing what he did. Zia had nothing before the calamity and now just wants to live out the rest of her time here. So, I'm thinking there's really no guarantee that the calamity just won't happen again. Yeah. Yeah, exactly what you just said, Johnny. So, as much as it would feel good to bring everyone back, to just lose them over and over and over again, I think I'm gonna evacuate.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now.
There's Ulf.
You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces.
That
We dock this thing right on that doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Yeah, it reverses time back to before, which, with how long this was in motion, it would just happen again, and again, and again, and again. It's madness to try and change the past like that. It's all kind of set in stone. Man. What a game. I cannot believe it took me this long. Beautiful. I understand why. And I probably would have chosen Restoration the first time I played it too, actually, when it was. Oh, where's my fucking birds, Ulf? Ethan Flibbity Jibby Lee. Yeah, the Humble Bundle I bought it from was called the Humble Indie Bundle. I think Zia... Point. It would just happen again. It's a beautiful song that I hope gets to stay in the game. It is an amazing story. Hades has a great story too, but I think Bastion's is presented easier. Hades requires a bunch of, like, looking for the story. Oh yeah, I only made it out the one time, and I don't want to spoil anything in the video for anybody who hasn't beaten Hades. But yeah, I cleared once. Man, I'm gonna just listen to the soundtrack so much. I think it's 12, I read, something like that. You have to clear it 12 times. Am I wrong? Clearing Hades 12 times? Just 10, okay. First one only took me 70 hours. It was all pretty much downhill from there. I don't think it was 70 hours. I think it was like 40 plus hours. I forget. Do you remember how many hours it took me, Junks? Old Junkster. I feel like it was around 40, though. I do actually think. I don't know. What's like the average clear time? I think I was slightly above. Oh, yeah, with all the upgrades and stuff, the subsequent clear should be a lot easier for Bastion, or Hades. Man. Such a good game. It didn't give me, sometimes you finish games and they give you kind of a hollow feeling. Yeah, I've got huge upgrades that I can do now in Hades, since I cleared it the one time. I've never played Transistor either. I've had people tell me Transistor is amazing and they did it in like one sitting or one long weekend. Pyre, I hear, isn't great. Pyre, I've heard, is not great. But then again, I have no experience with it, so I can't say. I'm sure there's people who their favorite Supergiant game is Pyre. It's not my place to say who is right or wrong in that. People get to enjoy themselves however they'd like. Does it have good reviews? Pyre does? Well, they've all got good reviews, but I think there's like a gameplay thing, because I think like each of these games plays different than the other. So you're gonna have your preferences based on what you do or do not like. I think this is 2 sittings. I beat Bastion in 2 sittings. Only took me 10 years, but I beat Bastion in 2 sittings. Yeah, but even that, the tone of them are so different. I have a tremendous respect for Supergiant games. Is there a post-credit scene? Something. Yeah, new game plus mode unlocked. All your weapons XP, new shrine idols and distillery spirits added, all Bastion structures buildable in any order. Use the shrines for the toughest challenge. Alright. I do actually want to know about the restoration ending, if you don't mind telling me. Ruck's final line is, "I'll see you in the next one," on the restoration ending. Meaning the next game or the next playthrough? Oh, then when you start a new game plus file, it repeats the line, "I'll see you in the next one." Okay, so restoration does essentially guarantee. Yeah, guarantees that the calamity happens again in new game plus. Yeah, I would have, again, like years ago, I probably would have chosen restoration. The idea of being able to go back and fix your mistakes. Such a beautiful idea, but truth is, going back never really guarantees anything fixed. This has been a great stream. I've had a ton of fun. This is a great game. It's another one of the backlog down. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone who's watching. For those of you who like this, please like it. Subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, all the spiels that happen at the end of these sort of videos. I have been Jason, and you guys have been fantastic. I do have to do New Game Plus at some point to save the bird. Yeah, man, just, oh, goodness. Goodness. And, yeah, it should be easier to save him with the Calamity Cannon. But, alright. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. All that good stuff. Like, follow. Tell your friends. Leave comments. Give us likes. Give us dislikes. You hate us. One of you all like, "Guys, suck." All right. See you later, Junks. See you later, everybody else. Thanks for being here.